Have you considered a trip to the Caribbean? Let us show you the amazing places and fun activities in the U.S. Virgin Islands. No doubt this will be a stress relief and unforgettable experience. The most popular islands, which will be presented later on, have everything your soul seeks on the Caribbean vacation: vibrant culture, local cuisine, outdoor adventure, and let's not forget pristine beaches. So here we go with some of the most beautiful places the U.S. Virgin Islands can offer. Number 12. Caneel Bay Beach. Caneel Bay Beach is a popular hangout for locals and visitors alike. It is also a popular place for families to spend time with their kids, because it's a one-stop beach that has everything. With access to several bars and restaurants right from the beach, it makes for an easy and enjoyable beach day. There is plenty to do to keep you occupied. Bask in the Caribbean sun, play volleyball, rent some beach chairs and dive into a good book, or take a dip in the clear warm water. Scuba diving and snorkeling are the most popular pastimes here, as Caneel Bay offers easy access from the shore to great snorkeling and shore diving the world-famous wall. Number 11. Point Udall. Point Udall is the most eastern point in the United States, and as such, the most popular place on St. Croix to catch a sunrise. The views are breathtaking. Additionally, the point serves as the trailhead for a hike to multiple places of interest: Isaacs Bay Beach, Jack a Beach, and Goat Hill. The two secluded beaches are a great place for an early morning swim after ascending Goat Hill for stunning views of the rest of St. Croix. Number 10. Virgin Islands National Park. Encompassing two-thirds of St. John, Virgin Islands National Park is an encapsulation of the natural and human-influenced history of the Caribbean. Hiking trails wind through the mountainous tropical forests where trekkers might spot feral donkeys, white-tailed deer, and invasive goats. Sprinkled amongst the trails are ruins of old sugar mills, serving as a reminder of the troubled past some of the Caribbean islands endured. And finally, each trail culminates its descent into pristine, white sand beaches dropping into the glimmering turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea. Number 9. Sapphire Bay. Enjoy sunbathing, swimming and fun-filled water sports at this peaceful arched bay. Unwind on the sand with a cold beer or swim in the turquoise water that meets the shoreline of Sapphire Beach. Snorkel with bright, tropical fish and skim over the waves on a windsurfing board. Amble along this golden beach and choose a spot in front of the sea. Spread out a towel and lie out in the sun or relax in the shade of lush sea grape trees that line the bay. On a clear day, sunbathers should be able to see the neighboring island of St. John in the distance. Number 8. Honeymoon Beach. A mere stone's throw across Charlotte-Amalie Harbor is the fourth and lesser-known U.S. Virgin Island, Water Island. The small island houses a few hundred residents, a WW2-era fort, and Honeymoon Beach, one of the best beaches you can visit. Compared to others, Honeymoon Beach is incredibly active with a lively tiki bar, volleyball courts, water sports rentals, and a bustling bay filled with charter boats. But the icing on the cake for a day on Water Island is the golf cart rentals. For a low price, you can motor your way along the winding pathways visiting all Water Island has to offer. Number 7. Cruz Bay, St. John. Cruz Bay is the largest town on St. John, serving as the landing point for the ferry service from St. Thomas and the launching point into Virgin Islands National Park. Throughout the walkable town, you'll find souvenir shops, jewelry stores, fantastic restaurants, countless beach bars and the largest dive shop in the Virgin Islands. However, the town is best enjoyed between the hours of 3 to 6 p.m. as you hop from dive bar to beach bar during the coolest happy hour in the Caribbean. Number 6. Caneel Bay. In the mid-1950s, the resort Caneel Bay was established as an early model of ecotourist luxury accommodations to highlight the natural beauty of St. John with low-impact facilities. Within the boundaries of the resort are culturally significant ruins and archaeological sites, which span time from the Archaic period through European colonialism and post-colonial emancipation. Caneel Bay Resort has long been a large vacation resort with approximately 100 buildings and structures used for lodging, food services, docks, and maintenance services located on the northwestern shore of the island. This property consists of approximately 150 acres and is located approximately 1 mile northeast of the town of Cruz Bay. Unfortunately, the place is temporarily closed further to the devastating impact of Hurricanes Irma and Maria in September of 2017. The owners are working diligently with many constituencies to establish a framework for Caneel Bay to operate as a luxury resort once again. Number 5. Magens Bay, St. Thomas. Magens Bay is the postcard image of the U.S. Virgin Islands, and rightfully so. This beach is absolutely stunning. The mile-long stretch of white sand is lined with sea grape trees and coconut palms, providing a natural canopy as the turquoise waters lap the shore. Mostly surrounded by lush green hills, Magens Bay still feels like a natural getaway despite its popularity with cruise passengers and visitors to St. Thomas. Number 4. Coral Bay, St. John. As fun as Cruz Bay is with its bars, restaurants, and lively atmosphere, some of you might be looking for a slightly different pace on St. John Island. Welcome to Coral Bay, a peaceful village amidst a forgotten corner of the Virgin Islands. The town is sleepy, but the views just scream nature's perfection. If you're wanting to gain access to some of the more remote areas of Virgin Islands National Park, I highly recommend staying near Coral Bay. You'll be well within striking distance from some of the best St. John attractions, including secluded beaches like Salt Pond Beach, epic hiking trails and scenic paddling routes through Hurricane Hole. Number 3. East End of St. Thomas. If you're considering staying on St. Thomas, there's a good chance you'll end up finding accommodation on the east end of the island. The most popular resorts are peppered throughout the region, including Margaritaville, the Ritz-Carlton, Marriott at Frenchman's Reef, Sapphire Village, and Secret Harbor Resort, each with access to some of the most beautiful beaches on the island. The main center of commerce on the East End is Red Hook, featuring a litany of boat charters, restaurants, bars, souvenir shops, and the ferry terminal to St. John. Number 2. Maho Bay, St. John. Nestled along the north shore of the national park is Maho Bay with its white sand and swaying coconut palms. The beach is the most popular on St. John and the best place in the U.S. Virgin Islands to snorkel with sea turtles. It's easy to spend an entire afternoon searching the seagrass beds for everyone's favorite marine reptile. When you're done snorkeling, be sure to hit up one of the many food trucks along the waterfront before catching one of the frequent taxis back to Cruz Bay for happy hour. Number 1. Trunk Bay Beach, St. John. Along the north shore of St. John, you won't be lacking choice when selecting which of the pristine beaches you want to visit. However, if you're looking for some world-class snorkeling right from shore, consider heading to Trunk Bay Beach. The bay features an underwater snorkel trail with information plaques about the tropical fish and natural coral you're viewing. It's an excellent introduction to the marine life of the Caribbean Sea. We have prepared for you a bonus destination, the beautiful Charlotte Amalie in St. Thomas. History buffs will enjoy the walking tour through the largest city on the island. Beginning on the waterfront, visitors will pass by a countless number of historical buildings including Fort Christian, Frederick Lutheran Church, the Government House, Market Square, Blackbeard's Castle, and much more. That was everything for this video, guys. If you find these islands mesmerizing, then don't waste your time booking that ticket and start your journey. Hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed, and see you next time.